Okay, another anomaly for Mantis.
Anomaly 8. Orbital scans indicate that a pair of green-skinned individuals of unpleasant disposition and excessive musculature have overturned a railway car and appear to be guarding its contents. The rail car is in the Moresti train yard, located in the northeast quadrant.
Oh, so some super mutants got attached to a rail car. I guess I should go see what's in it. I'll have to kill the super mutants, though. Wait, were they green or yellow? Because only yellow ones are around here. Now, which of these rail cars is the one they're guarding? Oh, over there. Oh shit, they've got stealth boys. Alright. Clearly yellow. Oh, this must be the rail car. Ah, damn it, this is locked. I can't open it. Well, what else is in here? A poster?
You find a rolled up tube of paper. Carefully you unroll and hang it up on a large crate to get a better look at it.
Huh.
SPIDERDYNE Systems, giving you 8 legs up on the competition. When you're ready to take personal defense to the next level, visit our showroom in beautiful downtown DC, located next to Burnside Bank and Lone near DuPont Station. Free balloon for kids 6 and under.
Something tells me this is gonna be worse than Tiger Manufacturing or Manchester Mine. I mean, they have a spider as their logo. It's like they're fucking telling you that they're creepy. I guess I better head to that place around DuPont Station. They're with me. Leave us alone. Okay, now where is this place? SPIDERDYNE Systems. I'm in DuPont, so it should be right nearby. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's check it out. Why SPIDERDYNE? Okay. Oh god, those things with the faces. At least they're not following me this time. Oh, there's some terminals. A bunch of terminals. Any of them working? Oh, okay, these seem to be working.
SPIDERDYNE Systems version 1.4.2.0.a. Fun Spider Facts. Spider Fun Facts. Welcome. Here at SPIDERDYNE Systems, we're always thrilled to see someone eager to learn about the wonderful world of arachnids. At this terminal, you'll have a chance to learn about the family Disidae. The intertidal spiders live in a very unusual location between the tides. Once thought to be limited to the southern hemisphere, members of this family in the genus Parathuma were discovered in northern Sonora and the Florida Keys during the last half of the 20th century. The family has been reevaluated in recent years and now includes inland genera and species as well. Members of the genus Parathuma commonly live in barnacle shells, which they seal up with silk. This allows them to maintain an air bubble during high tide. These intertidal spiders feed on various small arthropods that live in the intertidal zone.
Interesting, I guess. I wonder if the other terminals had different facts?
At this terminal, you'll have a chance to learn about the family Oxyopidae. Commonly known as lynx spiders, members of the family Oxyopidae spend their lives on plants, flowers, and shrubs. Nimble runners and jumpers, they rely on their keen eyesight to stalk, chase, or ambush prey. 6 of their 8 eyes are arranged in a hexagon-like pattern, a characteristic that identifies them as members of the family Oxyopidae. They also have spiny legs. Some members of the family are abundant enough to be important in agricultural systems as biological control agents. This is especially true of the striped lynx spider. A member of the genus Tapanilus is remarkable as being one of the few social spiders living in colonies.
I wonder if I'm gonna need any of these spider facts.
At this terminal, you'll have a chance to learn about the family Fulcidae. Fulcids are web-weaving spiders and are distributed worldwide. They hang inverted and messy, irregular, tangled webs. These webs are constructed in dark and damp recesses, in caves, under rocks and loose bark, abandoned mammal burrows, and undisturbed areas in buildings and cellars, hence the common name cellar spiders. However, fulcids are also quite commonly found in warm, dry places, such as household windows and attics. When the spider is threatened by a touch to the web or when too large a prey becomes entangled, the spider vibrates rapidly in a gyrating motion in its web. For this reason, fulcids have sometimes been called vibrating spiders, although they are not the only species to exhibit this behavior. Scientists are unsure as to the motivation for this behavior, but it is likely done to confuse predators. Don't confuse them with harvestmen. Though they can look dissimilar, harvestmen are not true spiders. Though they are arachnids, important difference.
Oh, so harvestmen are like scorpions then.
Bad data, cannot read.
Ah, damn. Are there any others that are working? Oh, this one.
At this terminal, you'll have a chance to learn about the family Hexathelidae. Most hexathelids are found in Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. 1 species is known in the Mediterranean region and 2 from South America. 2 species exist in Central Africa. Hexathelids typically live in burrows, which are constructed in the ground or in tree hollows. An elaborately constructed burrow entrance is common. These spiders construct a funnel-shaped web and lurk for prey in the small end of the funnel. They frequently search for a place to nest under human dwellings, or under nearby rocks, logs, or other similar objects. They are most active at night. Most species live in rainforests, but they also exist in other habitats, from sea level to high up in the mountains. This family also contains the notorious Sydney funnel web spider. Funnel web spider venom contains a compound known as atraxatoxin, which is highly toxic to primates. These spiders typically deliver a full envenomation when they bite, often striking repeatedly due to their aggressiveness and large chitinous cylindrical fangs. For this reason, people are strongly advised not to approach them. Chances of being bitten are high if encountered. There is at least 1 recorded case of a small child dying within 15 minutes of a bite from a Sydney funnel web spider. That event occurred before the development of an antivenom.
Oh, wow, that sounds dangerous.
Another day, another dollar. Oh boy, more initiatives from corporate. Now the Scientific Consultation Division wants each employee to become well versed in binomial nomenclature as well as basic taxonomy. I swear, why can't these scientists just call it naming things? It's like it's a contest to see who can come up with the longest, most annoying word for various things. Look at me, I'm a big smart scientist. Instead of going out for a drink, I'm going to effect perambulation to a purveyor of aqueous solutions to precipitate localized hydration. Anyway, that's my current goal, to learn this stuff. I need to find some way to use this stuff on a daily basis to really hammer it into the gray matter.
That's kind of funny.
Important memo, really. I have a lot to do this weekend. Jackie needs her vaccinations, the flu is starting to go around at the schools again, and Ben wants me to pick up some lug nuts and a new mower blade so he can get the push mower back into shape. I swear, he's such a fuss budget. He refuses to go to the store for anything. I guess I shouldn't complain as he really does a great job keeping things fixed up around the house. But his aversion, ooh, maybe I can be a scientist someday too, to shopping is peculiar. Maybe I should tell him I'll be glad to wear the same swimsuit as the neighbor lady that I've seen him sneaking peeks at while she's sunbathing, as long as he goes to the store and buys it. I bet he would turn the most delightful shade of red, and if he does, maybe I can finally talk the curmudgeon into taking me to the beach. It's been so long since I felt the sand beneath my toes that I'm really starting to miss it. Oh, Evelyn, you're being so catty today. It's worth it, though. Just to see the boss nodding at me, thinking I'm over here typing up the latest Manchester Mine invoice.
Oh, so Manchester Mine contracted SPIDERDYNE Systems. Interesting.
Delivery security. Well, it looks like I've been given authority over another obligation, the ominously named Delivery Security Safe. SPIDERDYNE Systems, have to be cognizant of brand purity at all times, yada yada, has a new Transportation Security Executive Order. Sigh, more men with inflated egos making up stuff. Why can't they just say, we get expensive stuff in the mail and we don't want anyone stealing it? Lucky me, it looks like I've been put in charge of the security detail, which means... well, all it means is that I lock a key up in a safe and keep it secure with the password. The grunt from corporate who came by with the key and the security installation team act as if the passing of the key to me was some sort of grand ritualistic honor. I was tempted to ask him, a rather cute 30-something to be honest, if we should make love under a full moon in the heart of the forest at the edge of a mountain lake to seal the deal. But I'm sure the poor man would have fainted dead away. That or called security to take me away in handcuffs. I'm not sure that such an outcome would have been that terrible. Terrence is certainly easy on the eyes. Evelyn, you are being downright naughty today. If SPIDERDYNE Systems decides to audit this terminal, I'm in deep trouble. That's part of the thrill, though. Living on the edge, Evelyn style. I'm probably going to get fired. I need to keep my giggling in check. I should probably also avoid eating 3 donuts and 6 cups of coffee for breakfast. I'm as fidgety as a June bug today.
I fully appreciate her just cutting through the corporate crap and being honest about everything and just understanding how shitty and stupid all that is. But it looks like she might have been trying to cheat on her husband. That is really shitty of her. I guess I should try to unlock the safe.
Unlock delivery security safe. Password entry, first character.
Oh, god damn it, I don't know the password. SPIDERDYNE Systems, great. Oh, huh. There's like nothing in here except this little stall. Someone was reading some illicit material in the bathroom. Not the fun kind either. Oh shit. This looks like some kind of construction engine, but I can't get into it. I need to see what I can do. This terminal isn't working either. Oh, I found a note in this tiny little safe.
Spider Fun Facts Terminals. Toxopsoides.
Oh, that's the password for the wrong terminals. I need the password for the safe. Maybe somewhere up here. Gonna have to check everywhere. Ugh, your family is safe in our web? So disturbing. A Frank Sinatra record.
Interesting acquisition. I can add this to the Mantis radio song database. Selection added.
Oh, cool. That's a great job, Mantis. I think she chose a password from one of these terminals, and if that's the case, it has to be 7 characters. So it has to be one of these families of spiders that's 7 characters. And, I think Decidae is the only one that's 7 characters. Alright, I'll try that. Desidae. It worked! Okay, a key. But where does the key go to? Oh, it might go to that safe. I guess I'll have to go back there. It's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, the key goes to the safe. What's in here? Canisters of some materials. This one's labeled chromium and the other one's labeled nickel. I guess I'll try them at that construction engine. Oh, okay. Now let's try those materials. There's a raw materials bin in the corner. Oh, okay. Are the terminals working now? Oh, it works!
Chromium canister installed. Canister properly installed. Nickel canister installed. Canister properly installed. Benzene canister absent. Canister not installed. Fabrication status. All the pieces are falling into place. It's pretty exciting to be on the ground floor of this operation. It's not every day that recovered technology forms the basis for a groundbreaking new product. Dangerous territory, this recovered technology, both for whomever it's used against and for SPIDERDYNE systems, I'm afraid. If these things we've found are indeed high-level military designs, we could bring down the wrath of Uncle Sam on our heads. Then again, we're not sure they're even the brainchild of America. For all we know, this could be a Chinese operation. The plane we found had no markings of any kind, and the pilot was so badly burned and disfigured by the crash that we can't even begin to guess as to his nationality. Our lab boys haven't managed to determine the composition of the casings on these things. A tough nickel-chromium alloy with remarkable corrosion and thermal resistance is about as much as they figured out. We don't have the capability to produce the high-quality metal here, even if we did get a 100% spec on the compositional matrix. We've had to farm the job out on contract work to Evergreen Mills. They have a lot of experience working with alloys. Conveniently for us, it's located not too far away from DC, a few miles due west of the Anchorage Memorial. There's a shipment of chromium and nickel coming in from them for us, ultra-refined, high-grade stuff. We've dumped a ton of money on them to get that compositional matrix analyzed and spec'd out for production. I think they're close based on the reports I've seen. I'd love to see their lab set up. Soon the new line of SPIDERDYNE defense systems will be ready, and it's going to be an adventure. Either we go down in flames from military intervention, or our Stark soars and we finally get out of third place and crush Manchester Mine and Tiger Manufacturing into dust. Exciting times.
Oh shit, they were getting into some serious stuff.
Meeting the receptionist. I'm a little worried about the receptionist's opinion of me. I was setting up some of the lab equipment the first day I met her. When I was unpacking some test tubes and lab supplies, she came in, shut the door behind her, sat on my desk, and asked me if I needed any help getting my Bunsen burner heated up. I asked her if she meant Bunsen burner, and she slid off my desk, glared at me, then left, slamming the door on her way out. Was she mad that I corrected her? Or was she mad that... Oh man, what if there actually is a Bunsen burner? I'm not up to speed on the current flammable gas lab equipment. That must have been it, crikey. What if this was some sort of SPIDERDYNE skill set test? I better hit the library after work and brush up on my laboratory equipment terminology.
Oh my god, what an oblivious dumbass. It's kinda cute though. I really hoped you learned whether a Bunsen burner exists. Well, great. Now it looks like I have to go to Evergreen Mills. Oh well. Hopefully I can find some benzene there too. Alright, let's get to Evergreen Mills.
The first dog went to market. The second stayed at home. But the third turned on the radio. And the superstar was born. Number 3. Dog number 3. Dog. The first dog went to market. The second stayed at home. But the third turned on the radio. And the superstar was born. Number 3.
Alright, here's Evergreen Mills. Now let's get that chemical that we needed.
Hail, oh hail, infantry! Bring the battle or follow me!
Oh, hey, they're with me.
You heard anything? What's going on over here? Oh, hey, check this out. You know those rookie idiots that tried to head up north?
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait, science lab? I didn't see this room when I was here before. There's a periodic table on the wall over there. Should be helpful. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Haven't seen one since back in the vault.
There. Yeah. Keep running your mouth, asshole. Keep fucking with me, and I'll be your worst nightmare.
Okay.
Daddy, stop doing chemistry and come play with me. Love, Kathy.
Oh, poor little girl. Just wanted to play with her daddy.
This terminal is protected by a 3-digit passcode. Enter the first digit of the passcode.
God fucking damn it. Okay. Shit. I was a scientist, not a chemist.
You're shitting me. Monster? Rookies kill me sometimes.
It's like they got a series of safes that were more and more difficult. Okay. Damn it. I guarantee you what I need is in that safe, the one that I can't lockpick. Okay, these guys were chemists, so I bet the password has something to do with the periodic table. But hydrogen could work. And hydrogen's atomic number is 1, so maybe hydrogen, beryllium, beryllium? 144? Again, I'm not a fucking chemist, I'm just trying to do my best. Okay. Oh my god, that actually worked.
Robco Terminal version 6.0.3.2.1.a. Kathy. Every day I thank my lucky stars for the gift that I've received. Kathy is the best thing that's ever happened to me. How ironic that she sprung from that poisonous union with Veronica. The darkest soil grows the most beautiful flowers, as they say. I'm impressed with how quickly she's learning that little scientist kit that I gave her. Age 5 is probably too young to allow her access to powerful solvents and other chemicals, but as smart as she is, I'm sure she'll be fine. I've given her a stern talking to about dissolving half of the cat's tail with sulfuric acid. That sort of behavior is simply unacceptable, and certainly an unpleasant experience for King Crazy Paws.
What the fuck?
Come to think of it, where did she get the formula for sulfuric acid? I highly doubt it was in her little scientist book. Perhaps she's been poking around in Daddy's journals. Not a comforting thought. Maybe it's not much of a mystery why Veronica left. Though, how in the world did I win custody? Life is full of small miracles.
Wow, what a great dad.
SPIDERDYNE Systems Project. SPIDERDYNE Systems dropped off a most curious batch of samples for us to analyze. It's failed to yield to our traditional analytical procedures, so we've decided to execute a bi-layer extraction and residual carbon refraction sweep to formulate some composite indexes. So far, we've not compiled as much solid information as I would like. Still, I think we're close to a breakthrough. Here's what we have so far. The alloy consists of 5 elements: nickel, tungsten, chromium, molybdenum, and iron. Exactly the same percentage of molybdenum as chromium exists in the compositional matrix. The alloy is mostly nickel, with only 43% of the composition being something other than nickel. 7% is composed of iron. Tungsten exists in the compositional matrix at exactly 25% of the percentage of chromium. With a little more brainstorming, I think we can have a report for SPIDERDYNE in a day or two. The bonus is hefty enough that I want to see us kick this one out of the door as soon as possible. If we finish this project on time, I'll be able to buy Kathy that buttercup horse doll thing she's been eyeing.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do some more math.
The benzene factor. We satisfied the second requirement of our contract with SPIDERDYNE without too many obstacles. Their mystery accelerant turned out to be nothing more than standard military-grade napalm, with a few interesting changes to the traditional composition. Their scientists had it within a few percentage points, only the ratio of benzene was off by a small margin. We've assembled a canister of pure benzene for their machine. Given the frankly outrageous sum they paid us for a quick resolution to this issue, even SPIDERDYNE couldn't stomach the thought of charging them a premium for supplementary materials accrued during the analytical/degrading chemical stages. SPIDERDYNE also lacked a sufficiently powerful pyrotechnic initiator. It's somewhat amusing to think a couple of extra milliliters of benzene and a switch to a lead azide pyrogen would have saved them more money than they've earned in the past 7 months, considering the fees they paid us. They must be onto something big to dig this deeply into their investors' pockets. Well, it's really no business of mine. I'm here to crunch those molecules into something useful. That's what I've done. Here's the final report. Combustion agent, 33% gasoline, 46 polystyrene. The remaining component is pure benzene. Thanks for your business, SPIDERDYNE. I hope it was worth it.
Okay, I imagine that's going to be relevant.
SPIDERDYNE receptionist. We had a meeting with some people from SPIDERDYNE Systems today. For some reason, their secretary arrived an hour early, just as I was cleaning some lab supplies. She came over to me, leaned in close, and said if I needed a woman's touch to help polish my Florence flask, in a weird, breathy voice. Somewhat taken aback at her incorrect glassware identification, I told her, sorry miss, but this is actually an Erlenmeyer flask. I assure you I always follow protocol to the letter when acid washing. She shot a rather unflattering glance my way and marched out, slamming the door on her way out. It was then that I realized what had transpired. She'd been sent by SPIDERDYNE Systems beforehand to ascertain our adherence to lab protocol. Frantically, I checked our prep log, but thankfully everything seemed to be in order. We may have dodged a bullet there. If this lucrative arrangement with SPIDERDYNE falls through, I have confidence it won't be a result of inadequate glassware preparation protocols.
Wow, she really wants to fuck, doesn't she? And all these scientists are so oblivious.
Unlock contract materials storage. Storage unlocked.
Okay. I got the benzene. Alright, let's get back to SPIDERDYNE.
What's happening? Nada. Yo!
Okay, now that I have the benzene, I should be able to figure this out.
Benzene canister installed. Canister properly installed. Boot fabrication terminal. Cycling system.
Okay, this should allow me access to this terminal over here. Okay, so I need to set the nickel, chromium, and benzene compositions. Okay, so this alloy is made of nickel, tungsten, chromium, molybdenum, and iron. Those all have to equal 100%. So molybdenum is equal to the amount of chromium, and only 43% of this alloy is not nickel. So 100 minus 43 would get me how much nickel there is. And then 7% of it is iron. And then I also know that tungsten is equal to 1/4 of the amount of chromium. I can plug that all into a formula and get 100 minus 43 plus 1/4 chromium plus chromium plus chromium plus 7 equals 100. I can simplify that into 57 plus 1/4 chromium plus 2 chromium plus 7 equals 100. I can simplify that further into 9/4 times chromium plus 64 equals 100. And then 9/4 chromium equals 36. And then 9 chromium equals 144. And if I divide 144 by 9, I get that chromium equals 16. So chromium is 16% of the overall mixture. Meanwhile, I also have to figure out how much benzene to put in. Let me see. It's 33% gasoline and 46% polystyrene. So that is 79%. And the remaining is benzene. So that means it's 21% benzene. Okay, so the nickel composition is 57%.
Nickel composition within the alloy set to 57%.
The chromium composition is 16%.
Chromium composition within the alloy set to 16%.
And the benzene composition is 21%.
Benzene composition within the combustible material set to 21%.
Okay, that should work. I guess I should test it now. Okay, that worked.
Wayne, read then delete. Important. Wayne, I screwed up. You know our impending contract with that scrap place? Have you been there? I bet you pass it when you leave from work and head to Reclining Groves to visit your grandma. It's about halfway between SPIDERDYNE and the rest home. Well, I went out last Friday to lay out the deal and give them a few days to think about it. I brought a few samples and diagrams to show them what we needed. Anyway, I accidentally grabbed the schematic notes. Yes, those schematic notes. The ones that show the raw materials needed to construct SPIDERDYNE's new moneymakers. Now, you and I know that this is not a big deal. There's no way they'd have any chance of reproducing the tech without the AI code, sensors, transponders, etc., even if they knew what they were looking at. But do you think corporate will see it that way? Hell no. I'll probably be fired for compromising intellectual security. The slightly larger issue is that I think I left the backup remote authorization tool in the box I dropped off as well. Again, not a threat, but corporate. Oh boy. I know, I really messed up on this one. Believe me, I've been beating myself up over this. So, a big favor to ask. You know our schematic report meeting set for Tuesday. I put in a request to get it delayed until Thursday, to get a chance to retrieve those documents when I return to the scrapyard on Wednesday. The guy I left the materials with said he'll be gone until Wednesday. If you could put in a similar request, say you need to check on a few calibration issues or something, I bet they do it without question. I don't think I have the clout to get the meeting postponed, but I know you do. I know this is a pretty big favor to ask, so if you do this for me, I'll owe you big. You need something, you name it, it's done. At your mercy, Alan. P.S. Don't forget to delete this entry. Corporate doesn't check this terminal, as it's not routed into the operational network infrastructure yet, but you never know. Delete it.
Okay, now I have to go find these schematics at the scrapyard. And probably there's raw materials too. Let's head to the scrapyard, I guess. Fucking hell.
Damn!
Oh, fuck. Be careful. Oh, thank you, buddy. I guess they were attacking you too, huh? Wow. Okay. Now I gotta find those schematics. This is the office, so I should be able to find some schematics in here. Hi. They're with me. Can I use that terminal?
I'm not in the mood for you, asshole.
Well, move it. I'm not in the mood for you. Wow. Risque.
There you are.
What the fuck?
Ah, I'm here.
Oh, fucking grinder got in. Mortar, move your sorry ass. Okay. Oh, and she got up from the terminal too. Nice.
SPIDERDYNE Systems contract. Derek, I can't believe that SPIDERDYNE Systems offered us a contract for scrap metal. I thought those guys were battling for the big leagues, and they come to our rundown junkyard with an offer? What do you think about their fancy pants sounding contractual stipulation? They want us to keep our mouths shut and not inform anyone about the contract except for the IRS for tax purposes. Personally, I don't have a problem with that. We'll rake in some serious extra dough. I don't think anyone would believe us anyway if we announced that we were selling tons of scrap metal to a weapons company. They want our answer by Wednesday. I say we go for it. Oh, and they dropped off a box with some information about the metal they need as well, as some sample blocks for weight and shape molding. There's a few things that we need to consider. No paint contamination in the scrap, no rubber or plastic debris, etc. Nothing too crazy. And I think with a little training, Jeff and Selby can handle it without any trouble. There were also a few papers with some charts and lists. I couldn't make heads or tails of it, so I just left it in the box. I doubt they even meant to send the stuff, so let's just leave it locked up until they return on Wednesday for an answer. Have you seen the new safe that I had installed last week? Wait, you were off work on Friday, so I bet you haven't. Well, I'll give you a hint. It involves an adorable brunette, whom we both like to look at during our lunch breaks, as well as my favorite number. You remember it, right? I'm sure you do. It's how old I was when I finally saved up enough money to buy my first Corvega. I still remember how that baby sounded when I first turned her over. Anyway, buddy, I'll see you on Wednesday. After that meeting, my vacation started, so I'm out for 4 days. It's my first vacation in 2 years, so I'm ready to kick back and do absolutely nothing except for drink beer and fish. If the SPIDERDYNE guys get over here before I do, just make sure to get that safe open and give them the box. I'm sure they'll be interested in getting it back. I hope this deal doesn't fall through. We could both use the cash, and those SPIDERDYNE fellas seem to be rolling in it.
Okay, so they were contracting this place to get some metal. Oh, and that password is that guy's age when he first got his Corvega, and I think it has something to do with that poster as well.
SPIDERDYNE lady. Those SPIDERDYNE fellas showed up today. Not sure what to make of their secretary, though. She showed up an hour early. I gave her the tour of the shop, showing her the chop bay, the paint booth, the scrapper, pretty much a good rundown of the place. After the quick tour, we headed back to the main office to go over some of the paperwork. She asked me if we ever did much body work. I told her that scrap was our specialty, but we did sometimes do contract jobs for various body shops when they had some overflow they couldn't handle. Well, before you know it, that girl hopped up on the desk, laid down, propped herself up on one elbow, and told me her motor needed a tune-up, and asked if I could get her engine purring. I told her that we just did body work and didn't mess around with engine transmission work. I mentioned that I'd be glad to refer her to Jack's Engine and Transmission, located just down the road. When I turned to check on my phone book and get the number for her, she hopped off my desk, marched out, and slammed the door behind her. Suddenly, the light bulb went off in my head. Of course! SPIDERDYNE had sent this gal to make sure we operated within the bounds of our equipment license. Good thing I didn't offer to work on her engine right then and there. They would have viewed that as a willingness to breach contract and probably canned the whole deal.
Oh my fucking god, can the secretary just get laid already? Maybe SPIDERDYNE was doing her a favor by freaking everyone out so much that she can just go home and fuck her husband. Hopefully they slept together Friday night into Saturday morning before the bombs fell.
Yo!
Okay, looks like the 24th is marked. Oh, okay. Alright, I got it. Here's the safe with the notes.
The notes you found sequestered behind the adorable brunette are somewhat difficult to make out on your Pip-Boy's built-in scanner. Hanging the documents up on the wall gives you a clearer visual and reduced chance of eye strain. You notice a small electronic device clipped to one of the notes as well. You stuff it in your pocket for good measure.
Oh, fucking hell.
Stability is key to establishing a power source of optimal efficiency. A source exhibiting consistent performance over time will be the most successful.
MF is flatlining. SEC is an inverse parabola. ECP goes down and then up a bit. FF seems to go up after plateauing for a little bit. Okay, so the most consistent performance over time looks like MF. Microfusion, possibly?
Tarantula series, optimal target click burn time was observed at exactly a 3-to-1 ratio of benzene percentage to flamer fuel in the accelerant incendiary. Black Widow series, numerous chemical agents were tested and rejected. Injected agents, orally administered dissolving agents, the list went on and on. Finally, it was discovered that a popular illegal inhalant had the necessary chemical properties.
So fucking Jet. Alright then. Whatever the pre-war version of Jet was.
Yo!
Statistical models indicate that most combat operations will occur at 25 to 75% integrity, so maximization of combat rating at this integrity bracket is crucial.
Okay, so it seems like 3 would be at the highest in that middle range there. So 3 layers of scrap metal. Okay, so I need microfusion cells, jet, and scrap metal. Let's head back to SPIDERDYNE. Here we are. Oh, that tool I got beeped. Okay, I can set armor layers, payload composition, and energy composition. Okay. 3 layers.
Armor layer set to 3.
Payload composition. Let's see. 3 to 1, so 3. Okay, and jet.
Optimal Tarantula payload set to 3 units of flamer fuel, chemical agent for Black Widow set.
Alright. The energy composition, microfusion cells.
Energy source set.
Okay, should see if this works. Wait, weapon system information.
The Tarantula and Black Widow personal defense systems employ cutting-edge technology to bring a level of safety and security to today's soldier. Features: a field-deployable lightweight device constructed of a sturdy, corrosion-resistant nickel-chromium alloy. Explosive incendiary payload for rapid neutralization of hostiles, Tarantula. Psychosis-inducing neurotoxin for destabilization of enemy formation, Black Widow. Integrated FOF transponder for rapid acquisition of enemy targets. Superior mobility for reduced payload delivery time. Low-profile case for reduced visibility during pre-post engagement situations. Advanced tracking system allows the Tarantula to guard its designated soldier with minimal disturbance. Low-output thermal emission integrated fusion power cell ensures quiet, cool operation. Operation. The soldier deploys the Tarantula in the same fashion as a standard field mine. The unit can be recalled at any time by subsequent activation. Model comparison. Speed. Tarantula 18 miles per hour over flat terrain. Black Widow 22 miles per hour over flat terrain. Armor. Tarantula moderate. Black Widow light. Payload. Tarantula heavy incendiary. Black Widow neural toxin with electromagnetic pulse and concussive agents.
Okay, so there's two different kinds I can make. Let me test these settings. Ah, damn it, I must have got something wrong. Oh, wait a minute, I think I know where I messed up. 3 armor layers. The energy composition, microfusion cells. But the payload composition, a 3-to-1 ratio of benzene to flamer fuel. Benzene is 21, divided by 3 is 7, so must be 7. And jet for the Black Widow. Let me see if these work. Okay, it worked.
Astute, inductive reasoning, soldier. Or should I say, Sherlock?
Ha ha, Mantis. But thank you for the recognition. Okay, so these are the ingredients I need for the 2 different kinds. I guess I'll put the raw materials in. Okay, let's see if this works.
Fabricate Tarantula system.
Okay. Oh, it's working! Oh, ha! One of those colorful papayas. Oh, it made 2 of them. That's good. Now, let me make the Black Widow one. I know jet is made from Brahmin farts. Hopefully it's similar enough to whatever pre-war jet they had that it'll work for this fabrication.
Fabricate Black Widow system.
Okay. It worked. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Them fountain ladies are kinda hot. No wonder they stay close to the water.
Nice observation, Slasher. Oh, they're like those spider drones from the Anchorage simulation. Oh fuck, these are the drones they were talking about. I mean, that's cool and all, but like with Manchester Mine, I just don't really like using mines. They're just very unethical.
Mama, can't you see what the wasteland's done to me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, I gotta go. I pet a mutant just for fun. Now I hug a minigun. Whoa, whoa,
Seriously,
whoa, whoa.
Mortar?
Whoa, whoa, I gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, I gotta go.
Okay, let's get out of DC.